Fury and Wilder going back at it again. The main issue is with this, did both parties agree on December 19th? Did they? And if that's so, then there is no breach of contract. There is none. If both parties agreed for December 19th before the contract expired, then there is no the contract ran out and this and the third. There ain't. Now Tyson Fury got to say now with all this, I'm not ever going to fight Deontay Wilder because he attacked my character. Tyson Fury doesn't have any character. A lot of people want to say that Deontay Wilder has all these excuses. These same people weren't on Tyson Fury's ass when he popped for cocaine and when he popped on PEDs. Didn't. These are the same people that will rather talk about Wilder coming up with excuses than Kovalev beating the brakes off a chick and hiding in the bushes and popping out like he Jack in the Box. And the list goes on and on with all kind of foul people within the sport of boxing. You rather talk about Deontay Wilder and his excuses than how many belts does the WBC have? How many belts does the WBC keep making? Why is the WBC making another weight division when the WBC already has too many problems as it on? Why are they making another weight division when none of these other sanctioning bodies are on board with it? Or are they on board with it? Now, if Tyson Fury is going to come out here and say that I'm not ever going to fight Deontay Wilder again because he's attacking my character, and Wilder has all this, y'all want to say Wilder has all these so-called excuses? They're both dead ass wrong. That's what you should say. Because no matter how you put it is, if you're not coming out on Front Street with proof and stuff like that, you're going to be looked at funny. If you're not going to take the third fight with Deontay Wilder, right? It's proof that you have something wrong with you. You don't want the fight. You never wanted the third fight. You probably never wanted the second fight. It's proof that shows the whole world what kind of character Tyson Fury really has. Because we've seen it time and time over and over again, the things that came out of Tyson Fury's mouth that ended up in lies. That literally ended up in lies. There's been many occasions that you can't even trust what's coming out of Tyson Fury's mouth. Over and over again. He says one thing, another thing happens. He says he's never going back to England, never fighting in England again, and he's going back. That's the recent one. Another recent one is Tyson Fury literally saying that the contract expired. I'm moving on. He waited too long. But literally, Bob Arum is sitting over there because, Bob Arum can't tell you the whole truth. But Bob Arum is literally sitting up over there saying what? I want the fight. It's Tyson Fury. That's chose to do this. Guess what else he said? Yeah, I see Deontay Wilder and them suing. I would. Why would he say that? He can't tell you the whole truth. He can't tell you that Tyson Fury is fucking up, that he's in the wrong. He can't tell you that in the contract Wilder can finagle his way out. He can't give Team Wilder the answers with the contract. They have to come up with it themselves. So if you want to sit up over here and say Wilder has all these type of excuses, I don't want to hear anybody saying that, I didn't want to see the third fight anyways. Look who the fuck Tyson Fury's about to fight next. If Tyson Fury doesn't fight Wilder ever again, look who Wilder's gonna fight next. Look who's in the fucking heavyweight division right now. Look how strong the heavyweight division right now. See what I'm saying? Both of these guys agreed on December 19th. And whether or not they want to choose to make whether or not they come together and choose to make the fight and bitch and moan outside the ring, that's all up on them. They ain't got nothing to do with me. What got to do with me is whether or not I'm going to get the fight and whether or not I'm going to purchase the fight versus stream it. All that other shit in between is a bunch of non-essential bullshit. But I'm just giving my opinion on how both sides of the party needs to be scrutinized. Wilder, yeah, you can scrutinize him all day for the stuff he got to say when he's not taking it to court or coming out with concrete evidence and not even in court, just showing people like, look, this motherfucker really cheated. Tyson Fury, on the other hand, just saying he never wanted to fight. They've been insinuating fighting Anthony Joshua for how long? For how long? Tyson Fury been insinuating fighting Anthony Joshua. He never wanted to fight. And people out there just need to just accept it. Accept it for what it is. But it doesn't really matter whether or not you guys accept it for what it is, because I see it. I see it, and I know what type of fans are on the other side of the spectrum. Whether or not Tyson Fury is wrong or right, they just want to see him win the argument. They just want to see him get what he wants and run off in the sunset and not fight nobody. Fight an Ajit Cabiel. You guys pay for that. I'm not. On that note, shout outs to the LDBC and everybody stay sucker free.